There's no SIM card in it. Hello, Sari and Tony. Hello, Onyeze. How are you? How's everyone? Hello. Cyprian Okbalaku. We can't get tired. We have a lot of work to do, so we have to get them done. I just decided to do sort of like, what did I even call it? Town square. Because we have work to do. We get work, we get work, we get work. Let's not get carried away by the rallies and the show of strength we've seen. This is the time to ensure that we are mapping up everything. Everything has to be mapped up. I know they said something about I'm still trying to learn about this YouTube live. Whether is there a part where you can add someone? Does that happen? I think I saw something like that. Okay, no, this is not it. So I really would want to know whether we have anything like save highlight share. No, it's not here. Please do let me know. I thought I saw YouTube indicating that. Yeah, that's this song. It's by one lady called Mary Eze. And it's actually such a nice song, especially the words. If you take your time to listen to the words, and she was like, "Okay, why can't I take this one off now? Oh yeah, you can now. Technology is such something else. Okay, you can get that done through Zoom. Say Savior Wonders. Okay, that can also be another thing. We do it through Zoom, and then we stream it live on YouTube so that people can actually join. Okay, so that's the only way, right? I thought I saw YouTube saying they were having something. Maybe that's what we'll try to do. I'll just be going through YouTube. I'm sorry, I'll be going through Zoom. So this is a song myself and my friend and someone else, we went to Jikoi in Abuja, where citizens had come together. So this guy, they brought citizens together and they wanted us to just go and talk to them, sort of like voters enlightenment. And it is really quite good, and it's really something every one of us can replicate in our different places. I have my friend who is currently making t-shirts. She's going to put all the people around her together, all of these like the people, all these megas, the people who sell one thing or the other, all of those small things, small shops, those stage. And then she'll now have like one Sunday, she just bring them together, make a little bit of some snacks and drinks, and just explain Labour Party to them. So this is something that every one of us can also do. We can replicate something like that. Let's not rest. We don't have any business resting, honestly. We have to keep going. This is the time to work like we've never worked before in our life. How many days remaining now? 18 days, right? So we have to work these 18 days. Like the other day, my husband was saying to me, he was just looking at me and saying, you look so tired. He was really feeling for me. Like, it was not like, you need to rest, you look so tired. I said, well, I'm okay, but after 25th, it was like, I'm afraid, so that you don't break down before 25th. It's me that will be suffering. That seems that you'll be the one that will be suffering it. But like what I said to him, like, we need to finish stronger than we started. We need to take this up. We need to really ramp it up. And so that's the conversation we should be having right now. Let me see if I can switch this over to Zoom. I think that might be a way for us, so that it won't be, I don't want to have just conversation myself, or I'll just be looking, maybe if today, either I'll switch it over or I'll get it. But please, if you have questions, just put the questions out there. And let's talk about those things. We've seen the polls that have come out, right? In all the polls so far, thank God we're leading. But some of those leads are not very comfortable leads. And what I even want for us, James, is for us to finish stronger than we started. We started strong, and so we'll finish stronger. And we just have to keep going. We must be mindful of, we must not take anything for chances. We must not get into a euphoric mode and forget that we're supposed to work. We must not get carried away. We must always see ourselves as if we're really trying to get this done. Apologies. Maybe if you notice on my voice, I have cough. I don't know. I went to get cough. And my voice, so a friend of mine did one ginger and lemon or whatever thing, and it's very nice. So I'm just taking it to help with my throat. Okay, for campaign, right? Yeah, I'm really looking at that song. We really need that song in the campaign, this thing. So what we need to do now is to actually finish extremely strong, stronger than we started. And so we must be technical in mapping out areas. For those of us here, we must be technical in mapping out areas. We must ensure that nothing is left undone. Please, 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 call your people in the village. You call your people everywhere. Talk to them. Don't say they know they are supposed to lead. They don't know. If they knew, they wouldn't be where they are. Call them and tell them about Labour Party. Call them and tell them why they need to go out for election. Like that Jikoyi that we went to, there was this lady that said that, oh, they got tired of always coming out to vote, and then when they vote people, the people just go away. They leave their life is difficult and all of that. And we had to encourage and tell her what it is, the relationship between governance and our lives, and how we must hold the people we vote into office accountable. We can't just allow them go in and then we just turn our backs on them, and we don't follow up on them to ensure that they are doing the needful. And so these are some of the things. Okay, I'm trying to remember my password for my computer now. Okay, oh, God help me. Yay, I'm in. So as she was saying that, oh, they made up their minds that they're not going to vote. So we must ensure that we are talking to everyone. We must ensure we are pulling the numbers. Remember, it is not enough to have the highest number of votes. You have to have at least 25% in 2/3 of the states, and 2/3 of the states are 24%. And so we must ramp up numbers. We must ramp up numbers everywhere. And also where we are strong, we must ensure nobody is getting that 25%. You know what I mean? It must be done that way. So we have to be strategic. So everyone, this is a town square. Please, let's see. Please let us know. Yeah, of course, LP, they have agents in all the polling units. Yeah, they have agents. But what we're also trying to do, and if you are a supporter too, we need you to volunteer. We want to have like 3 to 5 on. Now, you can be, because when we vote, we are not going to go away. We are going to sit down there and ensure that our votes are going to count. And sort of like ensure, wait, let me do. Hello everyone, am I still on? Yeah, I'm still live. Where our jingles are coming up, you're going to see them more on radio than on TV, because how many of you really watch TV? We're trying to be strategic. We don't have stolen loot. We don't have government money. I'm just waiting. There's not. So the little money we have, we're using that judiciously. And if you're talking about advert, not many people watch TV anymore. And that's quite so expensive. So what we're trying to do is to ensure, since they say if you sweat, that means you're getting better, right? So what we are trying to do is to ensure that we are doing the radio adverts. So that's what we are trying to. Radio is part of it. And then the other one is social media, which most of the young people, they're always on social media. I can tell you a lot of young people don't even bother about TV. They see more on social media than on TV. So we're doing those social media and then the radio jingles. So you're going to be seeing them very soon. So that's one of the things that will be coming in. What else? What else? What else? Let me see. Oh, this one is attached to my. No, let me attach it here. I don't want. I'm trying to see if I can actually switch over to Zoom and put it there so that people can join me on. Okay, okay. I have to restart it then. We'll come with our husband. We should be ready to assist Aneka. Oh, my cheeks. Oh, somebody just sent me £5. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. Well done. Thank you. Well done, Mike. Yes, yes. So Mike Chooks, yes. And you see, this is one of the things I said to people. At one time, they were like, a lot of people are saying to us, you need to sit down to let people know that there's difference between Labour Party and ZLP and show the difference. I say you don't have that energy. Because if you start showing it, you are going to popularize them. Nobody even knows they are there, and they are at the bottom of it, and then they have plenty children. It's mama, papa, and children, not mama, papa, pikin. And I think they are climbing up the stairs. So the best thing is to just ignore, so you don't even bring it to the consciousness of people. Otherwise, you now begin to confuse people, and they don't know what it is or what is. So there's a difference. So that's one of the things they've been trying to bring. I've been saying to them, look, don't what's the word, amplify it. Yes, that's the word. Don't amplify it. Just focus on this and just get this thing done. That will be better at the end of the day. Labour is more known. I've not even yet seen that logo outside. Other than I know I've seen it on sample ballot paper. I've seen it there because I've gone to go and check the parties, but it's not out there. And so it's not something that really should make people begin to panic, because if you begin to talk about it more, oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Tonya. Thank you so much, Tonya. So you see, if you begin to put it out there more, then you are making it more. Hey, Mike, thank you. You're making it more, you're putting it in the consciousness of people. So that's what you want to not do. You don't want to amplify them. So that's what happens if you keep talking about your opponent. You begin to amplify your opponent. So forget that one. What you do is keep talking about yourself. And that's why if most of you notice, Labour Party, we are doing stickers, phone stickers, and with the people's contribution, I can tell you we've done, is it like 1 million, some million stickers? We're doing like 5 million phone stickers. We're trying to use the small money that we have, chankale money that we have. We're trying to use it and maximize what we are doing with it. So we're not doing big things. You're not seeing all those big billboards. Yeah, there are one billboards here and there, but mostly you see us with the phone stickers, the hand fans, the keke stickers, a little bit of t-shirt, face scarves, things that people are seeing all the time, especially people in the rural area. So those are the things that we really are trying to sort of like focus on. And so we're not trying to talk about this other party or try to make them I'm trying to go into Zoom. Yeah. Zoom. Where's my Zoom? Okay, I'm not connected. So that's the thing for us, actually, is just trying not to just amplify that, because otherwise we're going to have issue. So this is a town square. Let's have a conversation. I'm trying to get us over to what do you call it now, to Zoom. Probably by next time I'll be. Oh Lord, have mercy, Tonya. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, Ukaku is asking for the let me put that out there, the campaign accounts. Honestly, it's really, especially Nigerians persons, I suppose you suppose carry cane, they beat all of una, just a carry cane, they flog una every day. Lastminute.com. It is like you people are just rushing, but anyways, it's good. You people are just rushing. Oh my goodness, somebody says that they are using a text message to tell people that Peter Obi is in APGA. Well, we will correct that as we go on. They will see it loud and clear. Peter Obi is the person to win. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dunya, for the great gift. Thank you so much, every one of you. I've been told that I should not I don't know what is a turn down gift or anything, because I always feel like, oh no, this thing, but hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Where else? Where else? Where else? But as it is right now, Peter Obi is the man to beat, obviously. But what we want to ensure is that we don't want to have one at all. We want to have an outgoing. So we want a margin, leading margin, and also 25% in 24 states. So we need to get that going. We need to get that to work. We need to ensure that we're just doing the right thing. Honestly, we just need to do that. I'm trying to sign into my Zoom now. Even if I don't do it today, maybe subsequently the town square will be doing it on Zoom, so that, because I really want us to have a conversation. If I can switch it over now, I really would do that. Set it up, because I have a pro this thing, and then I can be able to flag it on we can have conversation. I can hold up to 100 people. Thank you so much, Famous TV. We can have up to 100 people on. So that's what we've been doing. We've been trying to. So one of the things, like I'll keep telling people, is that look, we cannot. Your opponent, you cannot challenge your opponent where they are strong. What you must do is to ensure that you are doing the one where they are not strong. So you must do the one where they are not strong. The heck just happened just now? It just sort of like went up. So they also, because I was speaking to the chairman earlier, the chairman of the party earlier today. I was like, okay, the polls, because we need to work on certain things, and it was like, oh yes, but they also do. Oh my goodness, Famous TV, Ben, thank you. You guys are raining pounds and dollars on my head today. No be small thing. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. So for them, so they do their own polls also. But I think one of the things I'll do, let me just quickly look at before the tiers poll, there was the next tier poll, right? The next tier poll, it's good, but it had me, sort of like, Famous TV, Ben, I think I'll just transmit as we are rounding up the campaigns right now, because we need to go back to that strategy and talking and everything. We probably will be having this town square for Obi from that till election. Please, if you would like to let me know what time is the best time for us to do this. Is it like 9 p.m. when more Nigerians are like those Nigerians abroad are up, or they can watch, or is it sort of like around this time or whatever it is? Let's just have that discussion. But I think it's something that we all can be doing. Imagine if you decide that between now and election, you're going to get 70 people that will vote for Peter Obi. Okay, someone says 8 p.m. here. So we'll see that. Oh yeah, do you know old age, you just told me that, and I was going to do it, and then all of a sudden I forgot. Let me put you the Obi campaign account. Please, and no amount is too small, and it's really been amazing. I tell you, Nigerians have been doing so much amazing things. We've actually started producing. The accountants are waiting. We're going to bring out for you to see the things that have already been done with the little this thing that we've produced. Let me come in and put. I want to pin it down, so I'm going to my another device where, yep, I can see here. Oh, can I? The Premier League, Champions League, La Liga, Serie A, TSTV. Make I know. Yeah. Town square for Obi. Let me see. I'm so sorry. When it comes to technology, it's one of my weakness. Yeah. So I always learn, but when I learn, I become one kind pro. You think that I've always known the thing. But Fusa. Okay, now how to pin it? Let me see. Yes. Yeah, I've pinned it. So I've sent in that's it. I've sent in the account details. Obi Baba Ahmed campaign account for fundraising. You have Zenith Bank, Globus Bank, Heritage Bank, and Sterling Bank. I've done it. Thank you so much, Famous TV, Ben. Thank you so much. So I've put that out there. So that also reminds me to sort of like, let me go and also share this on my Twitter handle so that others could join. So I'm going to bring up that next year this thing for us to look at it and see what is it that is in there? What is in there for us? Because we have to be, this election has to be a lot of technicality, a lot of things. It's not something that it will be won by the person that wants it the most. We are already leading. Let's not slack on our lead. Let's not get cocky. Let's not get what's this? Let's not get cocky. Oh my goodness. My cheeks. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Amen. Oh, by the grace of God, we will succeed. Thank you so much. Mike Cheeks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Uh, we have to just keep level heads. Level heads. As if you wake up in the morning, you're just okay, what next can I do? What next can I do? That's the way we're going to carry this thing on. I'm going to go down to the next year polls that were done, that first of all came out before the steers one. By the way, there are going to be a lot more polls that are going to be coming out. And next year, like everybody knows, it's not just one small anyhow kind of group. It's actually a group. Thank you so much, Mike Cheeks. Thank you so much, Odogu. Thank you so much, every one of you, honestly. Before I go, the prayers, the kind words, the love, it's been absolutely amazing. There is no city, town, or village that I've entered that people have not showered love on me. It's unbelievable. And for me, it's so humbling. It's something that I do not take for granted. And I'm sitting there like, how did these people know me in this village? Like, even when we went to see Emir of Ilori, after they had finished, I usually don't. One of the things people don't know or realize that I usually don't stay in the front. I always stay at the back. That's why I'm always like behind the cameras, even when they are taking pictures. Except if you see me in a picture, they called me by force to enter that picture. Like even when Obi of Furniture, you know, he had to call me to come and join, and then he called me Lioness. As they finished the pictures, everything, we're going out. Then one of the palace guards that came to me and said, oh, they were calling me, that the Emir of Ilori was calling me. I'm like, Emir of Ilori, how did he know? He doesn't even know me. And then we went in, and then he prayed for me, praised for me, prayed for me also. It's really been amazing. So thank you so much, every one of you, for your kind words. Honestly, I don't even see as if I really am doing anything, because I just feel this is what I should be doing. I shouldn't leave this fight for the other generation. I should do for them what I had wished others had done for me. And if I don't do for them, I have failed the little girl that I used to be. They used to cry for help and nobody helped her. So that's the way I always look at this thing. So right now, I don't know, is there a way of pinning, you people that know technology, is there a way of pinning picture to the something? I don't think so, but I will try. Can you like put a picture? No, I don't think so. Let me see. No, I don't think so. Okay, no. I don't think there's no place where you can pin like a picture. Okay, James Hart is saying something. He says Nigeria decides online voting is currently ongoing till Friday. About 6 million votes cast. Obi is currently winning with about 700,000 votes. Fantastic. So what we have, honestly, is that we are leading. We are leading. The only thing that we really need to work on is that let's get the constitutional requirement. We don't want to do a rerun. Honestly, even especially me, I don't. Please, let's just do this thing it outright and move on from there. So that's this thing that we have. So let me go back to this next year post that they did. I don't know if you can. It's clear. It's something like this that I'm trying to do. So I'd even forgotten I was trying to do Zoom to see if you can enter this thing by Zoom. So the next year post, we're going to look at it as in region by region. So the first region, right, is the Northwest region. And the Northwest region, absolutely, we did poorly there. And it's to be expected in a way, but then anything can be there can be a surprise. Yes, so inshallah, we're already there by the grace of God. So Northwest region, we did poorly, except for one state that was so surprising, and that's Katsina State. In Jigawa, APC had 47.3, PDP 39.6, NNPP 11.0, and then Labour had 2.2%. They couldn't ascertain undecided and others. Then Kano, NNPP, trust, what's this person's name? Kwankwaso. We need Kwankwaso to help us balkanize all of those Kano and a bit of the more northwest zone. Okay. I didn't realize that they are trying to verify my all this tech. To tap allow on the notification. Which one is notification? Is it one now? Oh Lord have mercy. You people may not know verse with me, Jare. Okay, just try to get this thing sorted, and so maybe I'll just leave this Zoom. Maybe the next one that tomorrow's on by the grace of God. I think we might have to do this interaction, and we talk about the whole thing, and people bring up their ideas. We just keep having a conversation around all of these things. So I was trying to look at the different states and then the polls by next year, and looking at the different states and all of that. We saw with the Northwest, Labour didn't do quite well in the Northwest. Well, for me, that's not surprising. It is what it is. But what we're just saying is that we were full a surprise of having more numbers than is actually expected of us. And then for some people who are always worried, you can actually win the election without winning the Northwest. Over the years, a lot of people have won. Jonathan in 2011 didn't win the Northwest. He won, I think, Obasanjo too in 2007 or so. I don't think he won the Northwest. That was when Buhari started. No, 2003 was when Buhari started running. 2007, all of that. So it's something that we don't have to be too worried about, but it's just to ensure that as much as you can get the 25% you need to get in everything. So that's why every one of us, we need to be extremely vigilant, extremely hardworking. Don't take things for granted. Talk to your people, talk to anyone. In short, as they go, now all of us go dey craze. I tell you, no be small thing. As they go, we go just dey craze. They talk to people, they tell them this and what are the things that need to be done. Don't make assumption that somebody will know Labour. If somebody says it's not voting for Labour, don't get angry. Try to tell them why they should vote for Labour. A lot of people, some of them will say, oh, but they think he can. We show them now. All the polls have shown that Obi is the one that is winning. So let's just get things wrapped up. Let them jump on the winning train. Let it be that when their grandchildren are asking them, what did they do? What contribution did they make to make Nigeria the great and wonderful nation that it be, that they will be able to say something. It's not that they will not be lying. They will say, they too, they did something, this was what they did, and they will talk about it. So just talk to people and let them just know what it is that they also can do. So this is the time for every one of us. Crunch time, and then let's just keep going on it. It's quite unfortunate whether I think it has happened. It's no longer happening in Abeokuta. The protests, the riots, and all of that, and we hope people just do things, abide by the law, no matter how difficult things are. We've always said that if you do not allow, it's either we have a peaceful revolution or a bloody revolution. And a bloody revolution is going to affect every one of us. Nobody is going to be a winner. All of us are going to end up losing. So why don't we just take that energy, that anger that we have, and just keep packaging it, and use it on February 25th, 2023, and when the next 2 weeks after, for when the next election is going to happen. So these are the things that we can do to move this thing. So please, let's not take this anger out on each other or take it out on ourselves or on other people. Let's just collectively wait until election and get that going. Kano Obedience should get up more effort. I believe, yes, absolutely. Kano Obedience, honestly, you guys are doing amazing. You guys keep doing more. Amp it up. Let's see how much we can get. Let's go to, now they're giving us 2.2%. For me, I love this kind of figures that are low. Ah, Jara 101. Oh, thank you. Oh, Jara 101 just sent me, is it $20? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Let's wrap up the number. So right now, like for example, Jigawa is saying to us 2.2%. Obedient in Jigawa. What can we do to ramp it up? Let's just talk to people. In this northern states, a lot of people are not going to come out and vote because they've been disillusioned. They have voted before. So let's talk to them. Let's reassure them that when Peter Obi comes in, we're going to hold him accountable. I keep saying this thing all the time. We will hold him accountable. That I can't wait to start saying, dear Mr. President-elect Peter Obi, you need to do this, that. You need to, that's me. I can't wait to start making demands on him. That's what I'm telling you. Boy, I vote for him and everything, laughing with him. No, as soon as he wins, switch gear. See this face. Not even my real face. I will just change her for the guy. Oh boy, I'll tell her. I was even yesterday we were in the same vehicle with we were in the same vehicle with the vice presidential candidate Detty, and I was saying to him, honestly, Detty, I can't wait for me to start saying, Mr. Vice President, you need to do this. Remember when you were going out and you're campaigning to Nigerians, you told them that in 100 days you're gonna get, or they didn't do 100 days, but you told them that your first priority is gonna be, and we want to see that priority. And we were just laughing in the car. For me, that's the part the role I want to play. But they are good people. That's the thing I will say to you. They are not magicians. They are not going to be magicians. Nigerians' problem is huge. Peter, but they care. So for me, there's empathy. Peter Obi doesn't know everything, and he will tell you that anybody who knows everything is an idiot. He's always learning. He's always trying to learn. He's always trying to teach me. Sometimes we argue, we now do this, we now say, okay, yeah, your own is the best way. He's not afraid to tell you that. So it goes with superior argument. Whoever's own it is, say, okay, yes, I'm wrong, you are right. Let's get there. Sometimes when I'll say, yes, I'm the one that is wrong, you are right, let's get it going. So that's someone whom wants to hello Dawa Marshall, thank you so much, wants to learn, cares, I want to do the needful for the people. So that's very, very important for me. That's such a key thing that is in. Okay, Chinedu, when is Yobe rally? That's a word. Yobe rally will happen, and you see happen. That's all I can say. That's all I can say on the Yobe rally. There of issues here and there, not from our own part, but from issue of security and everything. But one of the things that we've made up our mind that we're going to be, and Peter will be saying, is going to be in all the 36 states, whether they like it or not. And so don't worry, by the grace of God, you see that happens. That's the only state remaining, then Lagos and Abuja, and we'll be done. And I think we are even the ones the highest so far. So let's look at this Jigawa. APC has 47.3, PDP has 39.6, Labour, NNPP has 11%, Labour has 2.2. That's not too good. So please, our Jigawa people, we need to ramp it up. But in also what we're doing, we're also looking at the 80-20 rule. So on this one, now, like all these northwestern states are the number, and other states where the numbers are very low. Our low, this thing is not northwest and northeast. We are not doing very well there. So for us as a campaign, like for me, like all this thing that I work with the support group in terms of materials and all that, I'm like, we need to strategize. 80-20 rule. We can't waste much resources in the place where we are not doing well. So we will need yes, more effort is needed there, but that effort will be pulled by the obedience who are in those states. We cannot devote that much energy, because what we want to do is that we want to ramp up where we are winning, to win and win very well. So there are places where we are getting 90-something%. There are places that if we get anything less than 85%, as far as I'm concerned, it's a loss. Not southeast and south. Anything less than 85% in any state, it's a failure on our part. So we need to ramp up those. So obedience in this place is Jigawa, Kano, Kebbi, Sokoto, Zamfara. Please, you guys need to take it up. And I tell you something, election within 24 hours, a lot can change. So many things can change. You'll be shocked and you'll be amazed at this thing. When is Abuja rally? Abuja rally, I think they say it's on the 9th, right? I'm not very familiar with these dates, but I think Abuja rally is on the 9th and Lagos probably on the 11th. But sometimes these things change. But you'll be like Peach is saying, oh, I mean, Peter Obi has achieved, even where he is right now, is an amazing achievement. Nobody, most people didn't give him a chance, especially the establishment. For those of us who knew what had happened with NSAS, I was part of NSAS very well, and I saw how young people were broken, and I saw how they were mocked, and I saw the energy they brought in, and they were deciding to put that in politics. Because a lot of them were like, well, let's form a new party, form a new party. I know the number of people that come, Aisha, let's form a new party. I was like, no, you don't have to form a new one. You can take an existing one and go with it and stuff like that. So they were not paying attention. What Obi has, and that was one thing that the Emir of Kwara, Emir of Ilori said, and I think I'm going to put, I have an extract where I just feel where he was, upload it to my YouTube page, where he talked about the audacity. He thanked Peter Obi for the audacity to dare to run, go out to another party and do this thing. When what's his name? El-Rufai was saying that Peter Obi is a Nollywood actor and all of that. One of the things my husband said was that, and any of them, whether Tinubu or Atiku, can they leave these two, APC and PDP, to go to another party and be able to pull the kind of crowd that Peter Obi has pulled? They can't. So what we have now is such an amazing win. It's unbelievable what Peter Obi has been able to do, and the way he has grown. If you've watched him over, yes, the audacity of hope, I tell you, if you've watched Peter Obi from when he started speaking, talking about running for president, when he went to Labour, his initial days in Labour Party, the way he used to speak and the way he speaks now, there's such a huge difference. Now he's sounding so much presidential. Now he's sounding so much now he's adding so much. No. AP. I didn't say Obide should not join cabinet. For those that are good, we should have them in the cabinet. But myself, I'm saying that no, I'm not joining any cabinet. And I have given reasons. I've had a lot of people who have been talking and this. I said no, that's the way I work. I'm gonna be 50 December this year. I've never worked for anybody, and I'm not gonna start working for anybody. I don't know how to do yes sir, yes ma, and all of that. And for me, that's not the part. It's just like what I do. Like sometimes when people are like talking, I say, look, right now, I've been on Peter Obi's team for months. I do the work. I do a lot of work beyond the one that you see me at rallies and all of that, strategy and stuff like that, handling things. I do them. But I don't have any position. I'm not a member of Labour Party. I'm not a member of PCC. They actually offered to give me was it either deputy campaign manager or deputy DJ? I can't remember what it was. They wanted to give me. I said no. The first list, when it came out, they called me. The second list, they begged me, please be there for the. I said no, I'm sorry, I don't. But for me, I do the work. But I don't like the title. I'm not a titled person. So now people that say, hey, are you not Peter Obi's deputy campaign manager? Why are you saying this? Or are you not Peter Obi's deputy DG or DG or whatever? Why are you saying this? You should not. I am nobody's anything. I am Aisha. If I say anything, it's my mouth I'm using. I don't owe anybody nothing. So that's the kind of person I am. So I'm not going to be accepting any cabinet appointment or anything like that. I'm definitely not going to do any of that. But if it's someone who wants to hear my opinion on things, who wants me to work, I can do that. Just said, I can do that. For me, I will do the work. I just don't want the title. I'm not. If you people see my label, I say I don't do labels, and I'm very serious about that because titles limit you. Titles imprison you. And then when someone is paying you, then you'd be like, no. I don't want. I want my freedom. If you talk anyhow, I'll tell you. Yeah, I will open eye because they pay me salary. Employ me. I know they work for you, but not the one that because he's the one that has employed you. You have to be doing yes and yes and more. Now, anyway, let's get back to the polls. So that's Jigawa. So we're not doing that well in Jigawa. So please, people. please, people who are over there in Jigawa, begin to ramp it up. What we want in Jigawa is to get as much of the numbers as we can get, increase the numbers. Kano also, we have NNPP winning Kano with 57.9%, APC got 19.3%, PDP 12.9%, then Labour got 4.5%. In Kaduna, which was quite surprising with this poll. And so we need to be very careful. We need to really wake up. Yes, absolutely. I don't do the unless fantastic. I'm ready to do the work. Any work that they want me to do, as long as it's within my capacity, I'm going to do it. For me, there is the title I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do a particular work. Oh, come and give somebody this, that. But any work that just like what I do now, I don't have any title, but I do a lot of the work. And if I may say so myself, I actually do more work than people that have title. That's the way I work. I love the work, but I don't want the title, all those things. I find them extremely limiting. So, but Kaduna State shocked me on this. Honestly, Kaduna State really shocked me on this one, on this next year poll. It says PDP got 39.7%, Labour got 29.4%. No, sorry. APC got 42.7%, PDP got 29%, Labour got 22.6%. That we couldn't even make 25% in Kaduna. That thing really shocked me, honestly. I will not lie to you. And so, please, my Kaduna people, let's not just relent and say that, oh, the votes are in the bag. No. The only votes that it is only on the 25th of February, after they have finished all the voting, that's when we know the voting that are in the bag. Right now, there's no voting in the bag. 24 hours is a long time in politics. So please, let's oh no, I'm sure now people have, I've always said to people, just forget about that party, don't talk about it. But now people amplify. Yes, there's a party. It doesn't look similar. It's ZLP, Zenith Labour Party. They have a mother, father, and children. I think they're walking up the stairs. It's quite different from our own. So let's focus on our label. Don't go and be bringing that picture to say to people, oh, see the one you vote for them. No, because if you do that, you're going to be imprinting it in their mind. Then they get confused. Right now, they've not seen it. They don't know anything about it. So forget it in that manner. And also, the beautiful thing is that ZLP is at the bottom because it's Z. It's at the bottom of the paper. So people will be looking, they might not even get to that place. So let's just focus on our mama, papa, pikin and do those labels. And that's the reason why we're doing a lot of this. If you can see this, I don't know if you can see this. You see, we are doing a lot of these phone stickers where you just see this whole thing, and that's what we're showing to people. So please, Kaduna Obedient, you have work. Wrap this up. We should be getting, even if we don't win Kaduna, we should be getting like up to 40% in that Kaduna. We should be going very closely. Please, we cannot afford to say that Kaduna we didn't get our 25%. Remember, we must have 25% in 24 states for us to be able to win the presidential election. But Katsina was surprising. We were second in Katsina. PDP came first. I know Katsina are very angry with the ruling party because of the way Buhari has behaved, the way insecurity, and recently again people were killed in Katsina, and so they're really angry at the government and everyone. So we have PDP winning with 39.7. Then Labour came second with 29.4. That was, for me, that was a shocker. Honestly, that was such a shocker. And there are these young people called, there's this guy called Chigozie, Up North Ambassadors. I know he stays in Katsina. That guy, oh Lord, those youth there, I'm in awe of them. They are so amazing. The work they do, they are always out there putting in the work. They've done a lot of work in the northern part of the country, and he's based in Katsina. I could see this thing is really so. There's so much awareness in Katsina on Labour Party. So please, let's continue to ramp this up. Kebbi, PDP is leading with 49.3, APC 34.8, Labour has 10.1, which is also a bit surprising. So we're able to get 10% in Kebbi. What can we do to make it 25%, or let's say 26%? What can we do to make it 36%? So we need to work on that a lot. We also have Sokoto. PDP was winning with 51%, APC 19.3. No, APC 18.2, NNPP 9.1, and then Labour 6.5. Undecided was 6.5. Sorry, Labour was 5 point. too. How can we make the undecided to be Labour? This is the work that we need to also do. So please, 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 those of you who are in northwestern part of the country, or those of you who have friends there, if you're listening, you have anybody in the northwestern part of the country, please call them, talk to them, tell them to every day look at how can they get 70 people to come and vote for Peter Obi. The people who are selling ugu in the market, the shoe shiner, the person that is doing suya, the person that is hawking groundnut, that is selling wena, that is selling fura, talk to her, talk to him, talk to them. Let them go out and vote on that day. There are a lot of undecided, especially in the northern part of the country. Voters' apathy might be high, might be high. That's because people got disillusioned. They voted for Buhari thinking Buhari will do the right thing for them, and then Buhari came in and brought in disaster and lack of empathy. So they really don't want that. So please, 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 so we need to get this thing up. So we need to have a lot of that being brought up. We also saw Sokoto also the same thing as Zamfara. APC is getting 55.1%. I don't know what's wrong with Zamfara. Please, if you are from Zamfara here, please, I want to ask you, what's wrong with you? APC have shown you the worst kind of leadership that anybody can have. They've not cared. You've been killed like animals. They've not cared yet. You are still rewarding them, and you are expecting a different result. You can't have a different result. You reward them, it's the killings that will continue. Any of these two parties coming in, because those people who are killing us, they need bad governance for them to thrive. So they want those people that will not give us good governance to be the ones to win, so that they will thrive. So I don't get this Stockholm syndrome relationship that Zamfara has with APC. But anyway, Zamfara is pulling 55.1% here. PDP is getting 39.1%, NNPP for 4.3%, Labour is getting 1.4%. It's quite low, extremely low, but hey, we are not going to devote so much at this large crunch time. I'm talking for like the campaign materials we do, the support groups, and we're not going to devote so much energy to that. So we are calling on the obedience in that place. Please ramp up the effort, the talking. This is evangelism. All of us must be evangelists. And if you have, what do you call these people now? What's the name of these people? This Christian said that used to share Jehovah Witness. If you have any friend that Jehovah Witness, please go and meet them and ask them how do they do all of this thing. So how do we do all of those things that need to be done, and just put them out there? You understand? So we need to get that going. So meet all your Jehovah Witnesses friend, talk to them. How do they do the evangelism? How do they have that tough skin? They talk to everybody, they knock on every door. Even if you like bang your door, they will still knock on it. So we also have to do the same thing. Let's knock on it. Let's do this thing. What's happening? I saw something about Faromo Temi talk, but did I miss sometimes, because I think sometimes I need to reduce the speed at which this thing moves. Oh, Farom, okay, thank you so much. You just said my own widow's mind. Oh, God bless you. Thank you so much, Farom, for that. Yes, Charles Duru. Yes. You actually did the same thing with my brother-in-law. They call him Brother Duru. Yes, Charles Duru, that's it. We need to do that house to house. We need to do that wake up. If it's Saturdays, if we're going to devote our Saturdays and Sundays to say, oh yeah, let's enter, every one of us, let's enter at least 10 houses. Let's start with our estates. Let's start with where we are. Let's start with our area. Let's just knock on doors and say hello, this, that. If you come, or if you're already a Labour Party and you see people come, don't make them sit down with you. Just tell them that, okay, fantastic, we are voting Labour, so that they will be able to cover more ground. Don't go and be sitting and be gisting because we need people to cover more ground. So that's what needs to happen. But on our own part, we have to select. For example, in the northwestern part of the countries where we are having hopes of getting our 25%, Katsina, Kaduna, and then if we can shore up Kebbi, yes, we can. If we can shore up Kebbi, so that's this thing. So we have Katsina, Kaduna, Kebbi from the northwestern zone, and that's not too bad, right? So we have Katsina, Kaduna, and let's see if we can do Kebbi. Kano is a bit low, so what we do with Kano is just to ensure that Yes, we need to have that to ensure that we are getting increasing the percentage and getting the numbers. Because as it is getting a 25% from Kano, is except a miracle happens and the people just decide that wow, they need to do the needful, because Kano people are very politically aware and they can just decide that look, we're going to vote for the person that is most competent. So that's what we have. But as it is right now, from what you're seeing, the Northwest region, 3 states are there that we really need to ensure we are getting our 25%: Kaduna, Katsina, and Kebbi. Well, that takes us now to the Northeastern region, another region where we are not expecting to do very well, but where we just as much as possible pack as much votes as we can from this region. The first one we have is Adamawa. Adamawa is quite surprising. Adamawa was it's really it I think Adamawa is our highest when it comes to the northwest region. No, sorry, northeast region. Adamawa is our highest. We are pulling 20.8% from this next year polls. APCD 33.8. It's so surprising from the poll. PDP is not winning Adamawa. A lot of people have been saying that too. That even Atiku will not win PDP, will not win PDP. That the people have this, that. But here we will see. According to the polls, APC got 33.8%, Labour got 30.8%, PDP 29%, NNPP 6.2%. Then in Bauchi, PDP got 60%, APC 30%, undecided 5%, NNPP 4%, and then Labour just got 1%. We didn't do well at all there. But hey, those are not our strong region. So there are some places you can't win them all. There are some places you will win. There are some places you will not win, and so that's a good thing. So what we just try to do is how can we get the undecided to be laborized, to be labor. So those are the things that we need to work on. Then we have Borno. APC is getting 62.9, which is not surprising. PDP 32.6, NNPP 3.4, and then Labour gets 1.1. So we aren't doing well there at all. Gombe, APC got 41.2, PDP got 35.3, NNPP got 11.8, Labour got 7.8, others got 3.9. So we did a little bit well in Gombe, but not that spectacular. But it's okay. So let's see what we can do with the Gombe. Can we get to 15%? Where we are right now. So as much as possible, we need door to door. We need calling people. This is not Uhuru time. This is not the time to be thinking, oh, we've won. We've not won this until the last ballot paper is dropped in the box. We've not won it. We'll keep working and ensuring that we win it. Taraba, PD has 51%, APC has 25%, Labour has 21%, undecided is 2%. We need to make that 25%. We need to increase that number to 25%. Then you come to Yobe, APC have 46.9%, PDP 32.7%, NNPP 10.2%, Labour 6.1%. So we need to ramp that up to at least 10% or 50%. We're not doing too well there. But these are two regions that we know they are not our regions, the Northwest region and the Northeast region. And so we know what we're trying to do is to shore up as much numbers as we can get. And also continue to pray to Kwankwaso to do the Lord's job and balkanize those places for us, for him to take votes away from those other people. So that will really be great. Okay, I'm just trying to. Okay, that someone is saying they are not surprised. So Adamawa, we are getting quite the number. We are getting the huge number. So these are the two these things. So let me come down now to North Central. I was a bit surprised by the North Central here to an extent, but they still are good. But then we'll think whether in the North Central with the next year poll we were able to win 2 states. But we need to do more. We need to do more. At least we need to win more states from the North Central zone region. I'm believing in that. Benue State, we got Labour. Labour got 46.1%. That's the highest. We need to increase the numbers. One of the things we must do is that we must ensure where we are winning, we win in such a way that nobody else can get nobody else can get their 25%. So in Benue, we had 46.1, APC had 30.3, P 20.2, undecided 3.4. So we won according to the polls here. In Kogi, APC won Kogi. Well, we need to increase our numbers in Kogi also. Then Kwara, APC got okay. Then Labour got 25.6. So we're able to get our 25.6 in Kwara. What can we do to increase the numbers? We really need to increase the number and be getting in the second place, even if we can't get into the first place. We have Plateau. Plateau was a bit surprising. I was thinking we should be winning Plateau. We can win Plateau. So let's work on ensuring that we are winning Plateau. Every one of us here, we are all canvassers. This is not for all of us. We are all doing this job. Even if you are outside of Nigeria, you can call your families and friends. You'll be shocked how much they respect your opinion. I don't know, the network is just slowing down a bit. Yeah, Samuel. So that's the thing. So that's what we need to show up with the Kogi state. So this is what polls do for me. I like the poll that is not just telling you that, oh, you are doing well, go and sleep. That tells you what you need to get doing. Yes, we're leading, but there are so many places where we should be picking up numbers that we are not picking up. So we need to do something about it. And that's why I say, everybody, let's not go home and sleep. Let's not think that things are rosy. Let's all of us be coming out and be looking for these votes the way we are looking for petrol right now. The way we are going out and looking for petrol, that's the way we'll be looking for this vote. Even if you have to queue to get it, let's queue to get those votes. So Kogi, we didn't win Kogi, but we got 25%. We need to do. We actually should be doing everything to win Kogi. Kogi should be joining the likes of Edo and Co and Delta and Co. Plateau, of course, it was PDP that won it on this next year polls with 46.4. Labour had 39.1, APC 8.7, undecided is 5.8, right? And yeah, so we need to increase the numbers. We need to win. We need to win Plateau. Come on, that Plateau should be our own. So please, 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 we need to do everything. Nasarawa winning Nasarawa, but with 39.9, so 35.9. PDP got 30.8, APC got 20. We only got for Labour 4.5. Imagine, undecided were even more than those who were going to vote for Labour. So that's the North Central region, which is one of the regions where we are expecting to do a little bit well, but we're able to pull out 2 states. We need to take more. So we need to take 2 more states in that region. We need to take Kogi State, we need to take Plateau State. So these are the things that we need to be looking at with this poll. So please, everyone, we need every one of you on this. We need every one of you doing the needful. Yeah, we are target, but you see, even when you target them, and the post will be reading that region, not where they are going to. So yes, we'll continue to do that. For those who are going to travel home, just keep talking to them that we need to do the needful. Okay, yeah, Chika, thank you so much for that. There have been a lot of that issue so that's the reason why we're doing more of these stickers. We're talking to people, letting them know that, look, this is the logo of LP. If you notice, most of the materials that are being done now, they don't really carry as much of Peter Obi's name. Yeah, it's tiny. I agree with you. AP, I agree with you. The poll is tiny, but no matter how it is, especially those ones that give you a green picture, you need to take them very seriously. I remember I was telling somebody, was like, oh, how did they do it? Is it authentic? I said, look, for me, forget that one. Where they are telling us we are weak, accept you are weak. Don't even try to argue it. Don't try to say A, B, C, D. Just so, because when you now accept it, what you now do, you go and be working and be putting in the work. So that's what we want to do now. That's how we are ramping up the whole thing and telling people, see the things that need to be done. And then the other ones, for example, we should be winning Kogi, we should be winning Plateau, we should win Kogi. We should win Benue, Kogi, Plateau, and Nasarawa in the North Central region. This state should be our own. So everything we can to do it, that's what we need to do. Then we come to the South region. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, happy dance. Anyway, I have my little happy dance that I used to do. Happy dance. The South region are all red. Ole, Labor Party, Mama, Papa, Peke. You come to the South region, yes, AP, yes, yeah. But where's that music? Where's that music? I need to play. Let me go and play music first. Let me play music for us. Because the South region, the I'm smiling. Let me see if I can find that song now. Ah, why this thing won't do anyhow for me now? Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Every state in Nigeria has their natural resources. Yes, you heard that. Every state in Nigeria has their natural resources. And I saw, is that Terminator Extraordinary who said, yes, he has heard Peter Obi speaking about the agrarian revolution in the north. What is he talking about? The southwest he need to do. I totally agree with you. The southwest is where we are having the financial hub, revolution hub, and so about it. I think yeah, as you're quite right, he hasn't been very vocal about the southwestern region, the things that are going to be done. And so that's one of the feedback that he will be getting definitely from this conversation. So he will do more of that. They always talk about, that agrarian, their technological hub will be like in the south. It's all the regions. Actually, there are plans for all the regions and things that are supposed to be done for them. If I just give me a moment, a moment. I mean, where is that my big knapsack that was here? That my big bag like this. Which is for, no, the other one, the different one that I was having here. Bring it for me. So apologies for that. I was just trying to get the part, the manifesto. That for every region, there's something for every region. I totally agree with that question. He needs to speak more on those things from the different region. So let me come back to the South region. The post Akwa Ibom. But you know what? The numbers in the South region, I don't like them. I don't like them at all. We need to do better in the South region. And this is where we can actually ramp up our numbers. Yes, we are winning all of them, but we're winning them with 60 something percent. And we are allowing other people to get 25%. They got 25% in 2 other states. Akwa Ibom Labour got 60.5, PDP got 25.9, APC 8.6. Then Bayelsa Labour got 62.9, PDP got 20.20, APC got 11.4. Cross River Labour got 63.2, PDP got 20.6, APC got 14.7. Delta Labour got 65.9, PDP got 30.7, APC 2.3. Edo, Edo people now we carry Labour for head. Edo no they carry last, so now we carry Labour. We carry am for head like this. Labour has 76.9, undecided have 10.3, and then you have PDP have 9, and APC 2.6. Edo people, when we vex. So that's what I don't know. The AC is not working. So that's what we have in Edo. So Edo is good, but we need to also see ramp it. All those undecided at 10%, they should be deciding. Between now and 18 days, they should decide for Labour. Then we have River State, 77.8. Oh, River State is even more than Edo State. And River State, they have a lot of voters, registered voters. So that's quite fantastic. Rivers State, we have 77.8, PDP 11.1, APC 7.7. As they paint them, they see us. As they see us, how much they paint them. As they paint them, hey, as they paint. I suppose go look for that song. I don't know where it is. Before they go, they will not say copyright. Anyway, as they paint them, you go to sweet us. As they sweet us, how much you go to paint them. Let me see. I will not joke at all, Rivers. Yes, we have polling units in all the units, but we also want to have unofficial polling unit. Please, if you want to have, I'll try and get the form so that people can just sign up. We want to have at least those of us that it is like me now. I'm going to also be an unofficial polling unit agent in my polling unit. When I vote finish, I know they go anywhere. I will sit down till they count my vote, till they enter I'm in. So that's what we're going to do. And so we have Rivers State 77.8. Neighbor, yes, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm trying to get. Yes, so I'm just trying to. You guys read manifesto came out though. Nobody is talking about manifesto again. So every region, right? Every region there is something for every region. But like you did say, it's very good for him to talk more about that on the southwestern region, because Nigeria has everything to be a great nation, honestly. Okay, Yomi, I think that picture, I've looked at that picture. That picture is, except if there's a new one, that picture is not Peter Obi's picture. They just look, it just seem similarity. If you really look at it, it's not him. The first time I saw it, I'm like, okay, I looked at it very well. Look at it very well. You see that it's not his, except if there's a new one that they've done. But other than that, that picture was actually not him. The one they were loading rice in a vehicle, right? Like a trailer. That picture wasn't him. Go and look at it very well again. He said, this your bag need to be insured, or it's part of the journey, I'll tell you. Because when we go on any trip, like somebody will say, when we go on any trip, we in the south, a lot of plans. So for us in that south, especially when he talks about the oil money, a lot where they are getting the money from, it's not being used. There's so much plan also for south, especially north and south region. Those one are then the baba for the real plan that are there for us in terms of all those hub, in terms of even the fact that oil companies and all of that having their offices in Lagos and co, and taxes are not being paid where they're supposed to be paid. These are some of the issues being discussed. In terms of ports, opening up that place, the ports, having ports there so that we're not over congesting one side and then not the other side. In terms of, I don't know what's happening. It just went off. No, stay on. The network is just doing somehow. Yes, that will be loud. Also, what we need to do, especially the villages, the town, we're good in the town. We need to carry some of this down to the local government. If you can do a match in all the 774 local government, that would so much be amazing. Then we come to Abuja FCT. That's my zone. We're doing 62.9% for Labour, PDP 20, APC 8.6, others 5.7, and then NNPP 2.9. So Abuja also from here. Then we come to the Southwest region. Surprisingly, we are able to get 4 states in the Southwest region, which is so great. But the numbers aren't that high. We're pulling 30-something. So we need to increase it more to like getting 50-something, 60-something. So we need to work on the Southwest region. Ekiti, we got 36.2, PDP 34.5, APC 22. Lagos, we got 39.4. We won Lagos with the poll. APC 25.2, undecided 70, PDP 14. Ogun, Labour 36.3, APC 35.2, undecided 12.1, PDP 11. Ondo, APC 47.6, Labour 24.4. You see there, we couldn't even make our 25. So that's something we need to ramp up. PDP got 22.0, undecided 4.9. Every undecided, we must find a way of converting them to Labour, every undecided. Then you come to Osun. Osun State, we have PDP 45.6, Labour 19.1. Ooh, that's so bad. Why? What did we do? We need to bring those numbers on. Undecided 14.1. We need those numbers to come to us. APC 17.6. Then we have Oyo, Labour 36.9, PDP 27.2, APC 14.6, and all of that. So we're able to win 1, 2, 3, 4 states in Southwest. We need to show up the numbers and we need to increase the place. Ondo, we should be winning Ondo now. That should be the place of Labour now. So we need to do more there. Then we come to the Ogbonga. No, I need to play small music. Mary Eze is the person who sang this song. I recently met her when I went for that outreach where I was invited to, and the song is amazing. And please, she's looking. I even spoke to her today. One of the things we'll try and bring her up for the Abuja rally so that her song will be sung there. If it's anyone that wants to reach out to her, I probably can ask her. It's okay to give her contact. I don't know what to do with things like this, but some of you guys might know what to do with it. But anyway, let's go. Even Jigawa, Kebbi State and Taraba, God has blessed us with a lot of resources. Victory has told us it's coming for production. If we dey productive, everybody will be employed. Youth go get work, men and women go get work. Kidnapping no go dey, stealing no go dey. If we vote for the Labour Party, we are then the road, Papa and Mama, with their pikin, again we go. You hear the bag where they put Papa and Mama with their pikin, and there we go. But yes, those seaports over there in the south are some of the things that will be done. And then to dredging, you see how there's a way, so is it dredging and all of that River Niger, so that we can have it bigger, this thing can come up there, bring containers and offload. They are also, and then this one, she actually also sang in Hausa, so that's also some of the things that we can be getting. So let me come to the Obanga of the Obanga. We have the Southeast region. The Southeast region are not joking. I know it's 25% in 24. 2/3 of 36 is 24. And no, you don't have to win Abuja. No, by the grace of God, we are winning Abuja anyway, but you don't have to. Otherwise, Buhari will not have been president now. Buhari did not win Abuja. So how did he be? He has never won Abuja. Both 2019 and 2015, he didn't win Abuja. But he's still the president. The constitution, and some people is like, oh, that they change it in the act. The act cannot supersede the constitution. So it's not oh, fantastic. So let me do round up and let's go and watch. And the other time I even told Detty that I would like to bring him here so that we'll do a live interview on this my YouTube channel. He had actually said yes. And I said I was going to send that question. It's just me that I've really not gotten the whole this thing put together. Okay, Abia State, we have 93.8, Anambra 96.6, Ebonyi 80.5. Ebonyi people need to increase that. Imo 93.9, and then Enugu 87.5. End of discussion. There's nothing more to discuss. I think the Southeast region are doing very well, but we also need to do more. We need to get to the villages, especially to make people to honestly, we're doing more of jingles on radio because that's where a lot of people listen to that need to. We don't have the money to be spending so much on TV. So what we're trying to do is to use the little resources we have as most judiciously as possible. Where we get 1 naira, we will try to squeeze 10, 20 naira out of it. We don't have the luxury of having money that we can just use anywhere. So you'll be hearing more of the radio adverts than the other ones. So here's the next year polls, and I think one of the things that we'll do maybe tomorrow, we will look at the other polls that recently came out and just keep checking them. But I will say to every one of us, okay, somebody says, what can be done about the insecurity in Southeast? Well, we'll keep calling on the government to do the needful, because that's one thing. Anything that scares people away from the poll is going to affect us. So we must ensure that there is peace, and I hope the agitators will understand that there's a need for Nigerians to be able to show their mandate should be allowed to go on. So we continue to implore on the Nigerian government to do the needful, and the security agencies to also do the needful. No, low turnout to backfire on us, that's for sure. Okay, hey Michael, That's noted. Yes, we need to work more in the southwest and north central. But surprisingly, we were able to win more states in the southwest than we did in the north central. Even though in the southwest the numbers are not that high, we need to increase those numbers. We need to take them higher. So I'm going to round up here. I'm going to round up here now. And just to say to every one of us, thank you for those of you who sent in funds to me, donations and everything. Thank you so much. Thank you for your kindness, and thank you for doing what you do. And for every one of you that have sent prayers to me, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it every day, and it keeps me strong. We keep we keep going. For those of you who have been here supporting, kind words, all of that, both online and offline when we meet, and those of you who are at rallies and you hear my name and you welcome me and you shout and you give and we do our music, it's really, 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 really very, very extremely heartwarming and engaging, and so much fun, actually, so much fun. So I just want to say to every one of you, thank you. And I think one of the things that we'll do, the town square, will continue. Peter Obi's town square. How did I even put it? Town square for Peter Obira. We continue to do that by the grace of God from now to the election. And let's have that there. So Charles, thank you. John Osilamo, thank you. Oh, Esa Abe Ogbo. Hey, well done. That's my brother over there. And any opportunity for us to speak language, Mazu Toma Mo. Well done. Gab Okafor, thank you so much. John, let God lead. Anthony Jude, thank you so much for all your how do I put it now, for all your kind words, for the love and everything. God bless you all. Joe Bess, Onyeze, Camilos Amechi, thank you. Where's the next campaign rally? I think that's going to be Abuja on the 9th, except if it's changed, and then we'll have Lagos 11-12. That's what is on the ground, but sometimes these things change, and sometimes I don't even follow where we're exactly going to. Literally, sometimes I'm packing my bag like, oh, where are we going to myself today? So I'm not the best person for you to get where exactly we are at, but I can tell you these are the next one that we're doing. Jingle in Hausa and Yoruba and Igbo, yeah, those are being done, local radios, grassroots, so that people will get this. But most importantly is for me, what are you going to do as an individual, as a citizen, as an Obideti supporter? What are the things that you can do? You can talk to other people, you can send messages, you can call people you know, people within your contact. You can refer to and say, please, vote. You can do your WhatsApp status. It's not expensive. Just put in the Peter Obi this and put it out there. There might be somebody who is thinking, who will he vote? And then just seeing that you're putting it on your status and it says, oh, wow. So you are the one. Okay, so this person is in labor. If this person can be in labor, then I too, there must be something there. I too can be in labor. So every one of us will have influence. Please, yes, use it. You see what the numbers are saying. We need to ramp them up. We need to get more states from the North Central. We need to increase our lead in the Southwest and get the other states. And we also need to increase our lead in the South. And some of the Southwest states where we can do something, Katsina, Kaduna, Kebbi, let's look what we can do to ramp them up, to increase it. This thing is doable. This thing is winnable. We can't do this. And please, let's all come together and ensure that we're doing it. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to me. Hopefully tomorrow again, we're going to meet. I'll try and see if we can use the Zoom so that we can have a more interactive session as we have our town square for Peter Obi from now till the election. From now till Nigeria decide Peter Obi for president 2023. It's possible, it's doable. A new Nigeria is possible, and Nigeria must work in our lifetime by the grace of God. Thank you so much, everyone, and bye-bye.